Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything we've got going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream on YouTube every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Unless I'm editing over this with days of the week that we have changed to. We also have the podcast available everywhere. Apple, Spotify, Google. Maybe your grandma started a podcast platform. We're probably on it. Wherever you get your podcasts, make sure to check out the Grinding Gear podcast to hear more about all of the nerdy bullshit we're up to.
Tancred says that the summonings basically stopped once we got up there.
I'm being told there's still like 2 more hours, Kyle.
Cool. I mean, we probably have a lot of
That's a concern from your co-host.
catch up. Yeah.
That's what that is.
I gotcha. Okay.
So as I continue to read stuff, that's why.
Sure. Am I all right? I should be asking. I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We all are. The people are fine. The city's fine. The star shower has stopped. It's almost as if we've gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. Ishtola says, Val, Tuna, if you're ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded?
That was a dramatic quest, except that I wasn't expecting.
Out in the rain.
I think it's rather fitting considering what just happened.
Yeah. So you reached out to Elidibus at last. Oh, excuse me. And his heart was moved. You got the romance option there in the bottom. I only did as you asked.
That's what I'm doing.
What was your say?
I suppose you did.
I went with, I'm not sure I did the right thing. Perhaps you did, perhaps you didn't. None can say. But the most important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, you did, we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded.
You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible?
A gift from Emmett Silk. He knew of Elidibus' plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus' suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It's unlikely we'll ever know the truth. Best we can do is remember the events as they happened, no more nor less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learnt, not lived.
We did rather literally remember them, and that's how we eventually beat Elidibus.
Ah, there you are. Says, oh, hey, up and running.
Waddling, at least.
Yep.
My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed?
Lie down at a time like this? Do not be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now, tell me what happened. Where is the Exarch? All of it. I see. Val, Tuna, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I need to be certain, all the same. Oh, what a relief.
Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Tuna and Val, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it would balk at the relative newness of its accommodation.
So one would hope. But none can speak for the Exarch's hearts of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things can go awry.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot of will questions there.
Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he wished to return to the source, full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply, and yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license.
Sorry, I just saw Comor super chat.
As I grew older, the burden I carried became even more numerous. Burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast. So deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded, no matter how deeply buried they be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us.
I gotta ask, is it supposed to rain here, or did we just get lucky because I like the mood?
It looks great. I see it in Vothri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who choose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpouring of dewy-eyed boys, not an old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really. He's scarcely been alive as long as I've been hiding. I dare say he is blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there's no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has any unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon.
There remain some few matters which require mine attention in a meg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child?
I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we can go to Nabatha together one last time.
Oh, that's sweet and sad. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Elise. I shall see you later.
Interesting. I guess Alice is the one we're going to quest with.
Oh my god, there's so many people. There's so many umbrellas. So what made me laugh there, Comor super chatted, told you it was a dumb patch and you should have just played Bojan instead.
There we go. Yep. We could have
is.
gotten to what? Like prestige what? Like 12 or something tonight? As you probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's End, or Journey's Head. But I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on a hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Haldrick's doing.
5-3 hits in the fields, even after countless rewatches. What a great patch, says Sophie.
A fine sequel that brought it together even bigger than 5.0 in some regards. Because now it's wrap up, and brought maybe a little drama as we kind of traverse, but I'd be surprised if there's too much drama. Haldrick! Oh gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Val, Tuna, we have to find him.
Who the hell is Wolfert?
Oh, he's the guy behind you.
Say, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Howrick, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard then?
Oh, cool. Graveyard. Nothing sad gonna happen there. Definitely not gonna, like,
I mean, you know.
leave flowers for Tesseline or some shit.
Oh, yeah, that's probably exactly what they're doing.
Although, I mean, technically we killed Tesseline and Holminster Switch. But...
The emotional cherub on top. There he is. I was afraid he had wandered off again.
Oh, there's no need to worry. Howrick's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot.
Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here.
He doesn't. It's Tesseline. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor.
So he remembers.
What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet.
No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Becklug will come to oversee them in my stead.
I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go. But I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful you've done so much for us. Achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues. And that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness.
Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say farewell quite yet. So if there's any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time left to you is precious. Oh, that's the word. No, boy, that's what Haldrick says.
Oh, that was Howrick.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's right, Haldrick. That's exactly right.
Boy, this really should be voiced.
Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Oh no, no, she started crying. And then he says, take care. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eyes, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you can go looking on the others? Alphino, for instance? If anyone is crying, it'll be him.
Okay, I'll say.
Okay. Allow
right.
me.
We're going to Yomar. Oh, frick, you're so fast tonight with that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh.
Oh, wait, what?
Fancy.
I didn't know you could do that.
I know. They know. I got new tech. Instant cutscene teleporting tech.
Oh, Alpha, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
They're going to make me sit through every goodbye.
They had to make sure this one was voiced, though.
God, she's got a lot of rings.
Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet up in here.
That's what I was
Please,
about to
Lady
do.
Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again.
Wow, boy's like
is
really going for
more
it.
than my
Yeah.
poor heart could bear.
I don't mean to laugh at you crying.
No, but you know, like,
It's so on point for the
Yeah.
joke.
it's very Mr. and Mrs. Bennett.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news.
I watched a
I
sitcom
don't know
with
how
these
to
two.
console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Just watch Pride and Prejudice, the one with the older one, the BBC one. Aw, you're certainly well loved. Ooh, top and bottom are really good.
I'm going with bottom in
Okay.
3,
Sounds
2, 1, go.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
Oh, that freaking crit me in the mom feels.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn, that reminds me of my mom.
That's awesome. Dude, that's freaking awesome. Good on your mom, man. Hell yeah. Ah! Yeah, fabulous.
Ooh, I didn't think it was Julia Chai that was going to get me tonight.
Yeah.
But, ooh.
Nice.
Woo!
Tis a strange feeling, Valentuna, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. A struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish my memories of Norvrant, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Nothing
Get
left
back in
unsaid.
there. You know, you do that thing where you're like, I got it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the shit falls down your face,
Yeah.
and you're like, nope, I don't got it. Oh, yeah.
What a day for rain. The allergies, man.
Oh.
Those allergies.
Oh, there's a time I moved away, and I had to talk like that with my mom.
Dude, that's so freaking awesome.
Oh, dude, that got me.
That's so great.
Woo. Need a minute.
Got an awesome mom, man.
Your, whew. Your response didn't help. I think I would have been good until you went, that's awesome, man. I'm like, damn it. Ah.
Didn't mean to double you down. Yeah, feel it, man. Feel it. Come on.
I know, I just...
No, it's great, dude.
Ah.
You got great parents, man.
Whew. Want to hug my mom.
We go by and thank you for the massive super chat. We got him, boys. Says-
Goodness gracious me. Whew. You know, I was thinking about you. Everyone, so multiple thoughts go through your mind. One, you know, people are maybe mildly exaggerating, getting into the spirit of things when they talk about crying, or they're just more emotional than me. So you I started to think to myself, not gonna happen. Not that kind of person. I basically only cry at the beginning of Up, and that's kind of it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's a gauntlet.
That movie murders me. I gotta fast forward the beginning of that movie. It makes me too sad. Then I was thinking, yeah, maybe one day. You know, like I was pretty sure Graha was gonna die, and I was like, I really like Graha. Maybe when he dies, that'll get me. Julia Chai was nowhere even on my radar. Not even on my radar. So, with that in mind, Kyle, would you like to click on Alpha Note now?
It's a good
Thank you.
It's a good game to take notes, man. We should all take the moments to tell the people we love things like this. They mean a lot.
Yes.
And
there's so many different angles, right? You know, we hear from a lot of different people. It's like different things register with different people for different reasons.
sure. I mean, mine was Thancred, laying on the ground there.
Mother's Day coming up. Thanks, chat. Thanks. Put that in my mind. Woo-wee. All right.